This is one of Clay Imports' newest products, and it's quickly becoming one of my favorite tiles, the Clay Baked Paver. Let's talk about some of the unique characteristics of the Clay Baked Paver. Firstly, notice the edges. They're going to be more rigid, refined, and squared than some of our other products like the Organic or Saltillo tiles. Though the Clay Baked Paver is also a wood mold tile, meaning that the clay is packed into a wood mold and then released from the mold and sun-dried before firing. So even though this is a wood mold tile, much like the Organic and Saltillo tiles, the molds used to make the Clay Baked Paver, they're far more precise than those used to make the Organic and the Saltillo tile. And far more time is also invested in the production of the Clay Baked Paver to ensure that lines, the edges, the corners come out as precise as a handmade wood mold tile possibly can. Clay baked pavers are going to be slightly thicker than other Clay Imports products, such as the Organic, the Saltillo, or the Spanish Coto clay products. The clay baked pavers are going to be approximately 3/4 of an inch thick. A thicker tile is going to stay flatter during the drying process and the firing. Though the Clay Baked Paver is going to be significantly flatter than other Clay Imports products such as the Organic or Saltillo tiles, there's certainly still going to be some warping and buckling in the corners and irregularities across the surface. Another detail that's going to differentiate the Clay Baked Paver from other Clay Imports products is going to be the color variation, or maybe I should say the type of color variation. The Clay Baked Paver is going to have color variation, similar to how the Saltillo tile has color variation. The differences are going to be that the color variations in the Clay Baked Paver are going to be from tile to tile and not so much color variation on a specific piece of tile, as we see often with the lines, those yellow and terracotta striped lines that are very common in the Saltillo tile. And the reason the stripes occur in the Saltillo tile is because of the stacking process in the kiln. Much like the level of detail that is given to the Clay Baked Paver during the mold making process, resulting in these very rigid, defined edges and corners, that same level of attention and detail applies also to the stacking of the tiles in the kiln. There's minimal, almost no overlapping of tiles. Rather, everything is going to be stacked in the kiln side by side, and not like that. To really understand the level of color variation or how the color variation works on the baked pavers, you're going to need to order at least 2 to 3 sample pieces. As far as the texture of the Clay Baked Paver, this is a low-fired terracotta, so it's going to have a softer, warmer feel than some of our other products. It's more like a piece of worn leather than a piece of tile. And perhaps one of the most important features about the Baked Paver is that it is entirely unsealed and natural, giving you the opportunity to modify and customize the color, tone, and sheen during the installation. The Clay Baked Paver is a great option for celebrating real handmade terracotta. Its dark tones, low color variation, and leathery feel are ideal if you're going for a soft, subtle, and natural design.